everybody, and welcome back to another fantastic Valorant Thursday for week 3 of the Oath Valorant stream. I am Amnesia, also known as Jackson. I am here with Isaac, also known as Linked Ghost. How are you doing today, Isaac?
Chaotic, but I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah, he kind of came in like 5 minutes ago.
Oh yeah.
So we had to get him in pretty quick, but we're going. We're here. We're having fun. We're doing great. This week we will be playing on Haven. 3-point map, another 3-point map. The only 3-point map until Lotus was added recently, which added the second 3-point map into the game, and we haven't seen Lotus yet, so this will be the first 3-point map we've seen. What are your thoughts on Haven, Isaac?
I actually really like Haven.
Yeah.
I like defending Haven. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. So I'm interested to see how these teams set up their defense because I know that, whenever I'm playing and sometimes I see attackers, I feel like have an advantage here because they have so many different sites to attack, and defenders, they have to split up their defenses throughout the 3 sites instead of just 2. So I'll be interested to see how each team sets up their defense.
Yeah, for sure.
I like Haven personally.
Yeah, I think Haven's a good map. And a couple quick announcements I should probably mention before we go ahead and get started. The player council that we announced last week, those will be revealed tonight during the intermission. So if you want to hear who all got in, that will be announced during the intermission. And also this week's fitness prize is the Oath branded bag, and that'll, as usual, be announced after the first game, before the second game as well, during that kind of intermission. And another quick announcement to make: if you haven't been here, if you don't know, I just like mentioning it. Re-Oath, the new thing that we're doing, which is kind of the like podcast, not podcast, just talking about Oath and esports and all those things, will be on Fridays. And Overwatch is on Tuesdays. So if you want to tune in for the Overwatch streams, then you can tune in for those on Tuesdays.
I love Overwatch. It's a great
Overwatch!
game. I got into the Overwatch hype late of Overwatch 1, so it was like after the game had already been pronounced dead. But I've been enjoying Overwatch 2. We got a great Overwatch league here at Oath.
Yeah.
But today's Thursday, and we're on Haven, and we got Vandals in Space Mode, Map 1.
And we got Valorant. I love Valorant.
Love it.
Yeah, I kind of back to talking about Haven. Just a 3-point map. It's one of those things where it's a lot more complicated, kind of trying to figure out how to make team comps for attack especially. And it's also harder for defense too, because not only are you defending 2 sites and it's kind of just rotate to one side if they're going there, rotate to the other if they're going there. It's like, oh, they could be lurking up into garage going C, or even like lurking through B going to A, and all the defenders are on C, and like they still have the opportunity to lurk. So it's like, think about all of the opportunities that arise from having a 3-point map. Like the attackers could do a lot more different splits and lurks, and they're here, they're there, but defenders can also spread out and kind of play more attacky almost as well, being able to push out of garage. Maybe they're going A and C, they're able to push out a lot easier because there's more that the attackers have to look for in terms of flank as well.
Yeah, I love the Cypher pick here out of Dally. I don't play Cypher, but usually whenever I see a Cypher pick, I'm always curious to see, how they'll use his abilities to their advantage, because I feel like a really good Cypher can put you at such an advantage with information. So I'm interested to see if Dally can use that to his advantage.
Yeah, 100%. And you can see already kind of going into this first round with Space Mode here, kind of doing what we were talking about. They had a couple start like peeking C. They sent a few through garage, and then they got some contact. Vandals getting some contact in garage.
Early plant going down.
Yeah, Space Mode already able to kind of go through mid and kind of bait Vandals, getting plant down on B already. But it is a 5v5 retake here for Vandals. You see 4 of them over having to come through C Lake. Still watching it. Taking 1, 2. Getting the trade
one
onto
enemy
Okajik.
remaining.
3 for Dill. Kind kind of running it down. No, Ubity
Man.
is down C. Coming through garage, getting that final pick, gaining space mode their first round of the game.
Too strong and too quick there at B. You know, they got spiked down, they got set up into back sight, forcing Vandals to come from A and C connectors, and they couldn't do anything. You know, they already set up, and they had Stelio playing mid flank too. So really nice post plant situation and setup there from space mode.
Yeah, and that, like, I was saying at the beginning of the round, like, that's exactly what you can do with Haven, is that going through garage, kind of baiting people out, baiting C, and then just running up B.
Oh!
Okay, Jix, wait, what even just happened? Was that a wall bang?
I think it might have.
Yeah, that was a wall bang with the Sheriff to the back wall. Okajik's getting an early first pick with that Sheriff with a nice wall bang.
And I mean,
out in the back side. Yeah, and they already got spiked down so early into the map.
These quick players from space mode, 2 rounds in, or definitely saw.
On the peak, Ubity. Okajik's getting a second on a Glaceon, peeking into this garage, kind of trying to be a little aggressive here with the better weapons. Devor gonna get Ubity. Steve trading Okajik's out.
One enemy remaining.
1v3 left for Steve.
Just Steve left. 11 HP with this Ghost. Maybe try to get a pick or two.
Oh, the timing!
Oh, the time! Ran into garage.
That's tough.
Take him out.
That's
Taken getting taken out as well.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. The meme squad is back, ladies and gentlemen.
The meme squad, baby.
We're back. Dude, space mode is playing aggressive early, and that's the advantage, I think, of if you're determined on playing that way on attack on Haven with 3 sites, is because you're probably going to have at max 3 people on a site. You know, just in case if they send 3 just guessing, right? You're not going to send 4 or 5 people to a site, because if you guess wrong, they definitely have plant down.
Yeah.
See, look, and they can't have 2 at B, but they're 2 at A, but I mean, the whole team's already here. They're probably just going to get aggressive again.
Yeah, that's what it looks like they're trying to do, but Okajix does end up getting traded out, leaving him in a 4v4. It is going to kind of set space mode back a little bit, but they're going to continue to be a little bit aggressive. Ubity taking first contact on the build there.
Spotted. Unfortunate. Unfortunate there for Ubity.
They do get plant down, though, and they are still up a player.
Man, they're set up once again.
Yeah, they kind of bought up, which is like something you don't really see. You usually see them bonus a little bit, but they decided to buy up here. And it's working out for them. Taken getting another.
Bill's gonna chow this.
Running through. One tap onto Glaceon. And the blind getting Steve. Now up 3 rounds, still on a flawless streak here.
Nice little flick there coming in from Dill.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, space mode gets that pick, and then they just sprint down the site, get the spike down. They're set up back site. They got flank watched. I mean, they get to their spots early. They get spiked down, and then they just cruise and wait for Vandals to kind of either chow them one by one or even just chow them as a team. They're just set up for whatever Vandals try to do on the post plant retake.
Yeah, and it's what we were talking about. Like, I said this in the middle of the round, but you saw them kind of buy up a little bit.
Man.
Dill with the clean.
Oh, another one.
Jake's running it through garage with the Phoenix ult. Getting Steve too. They're already up 2 players. Dill just winning it. Getting Glaceon, Stelio on the flank, getting Ubity. They're just getting taken out left and right. Cyberbite, the only player remaining here for Vandals.
Man, space mode just keeps finding pick by pick.
And they're
just gonna chow them together here. Cyberbite's able to get one. There's not much he can do. Yeah. Not much you can do in that situation.
And taking Cyberbite out. They're off flawless still for space mode 4-0 now. And it's like you were saying like earlier in the round, is they're just finding the picks. And they know that they're able to do that, so they're just taking their gun advantage that they have. And I was trying to say they bought in the 3rd round. Usually they bonus, but they bought, worked for them. Vandal's kind of having a lesser buy, and it looks like that's going to happen again, only having 2 rifles. And Space Mode's taking advantage of that, just taking their weapon advantage and being super aggressive down on the site and just getting the picks and getting that plant down and just waiting and getting them that bomb.
Yeah, and they've also planted 4 times. Although it didn't really matter last round, that is something to note that even when they had numbers advantage, they're sticking to the fundamentals and getting the spike down early.
Exactly, yeah. And see, Deborah already getting first pick. Getting plant down with 1 minute and 14 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, the fundamentals are flowing for Space Mode, you know?
They're on a streak here. Steve taking out Deborah, though. Gaining themselves a little bit of leeway back into it.
I didn't even see Taking go with it. Oh.
No, you were so right.
There.
You were so right. Their Space Mode's mechanics right here are just on. Like, you saw Okajix just holding that angle in heaven, just one tap. The round before it, you see Dill Peak C Long, one tap. They just are holding strong with their rifles. They're just getting the peaks that they are confident. Confidence is so important in a game like Valorant, especially. If you have the confidence to just peek an angle, sometimes it'll work out. A lot of times that's not what you want to do, but if you have confidence, go for it. And it's working for them very well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a vacuum in space, but Space Mode flow.
Vandal's coming out with a really nice triple stack on the C, though. Taking out Dill.
Over at A. Oh,
Steve
we're gonna get a
only
timing? Oh, no. Steve knows for sure.
Yeah, they're running over on A.
Oh,
Taken
that's
behind
unfortunate.
him.
Oh, Taken's gonna get... Oh, the timing!
Taken's gonna get timing, too!
My ult's ready.
Steve taking down Taken!
Spike planted.
2v3 here for Vandals. Steve just got a Vandal.
Yeah, Taken dropping that Vandal. Steve upgrading from a Ghost to a Vandal. They're still down a player, but they have guns.
See,
Okajix in this corner.
So nice here, though. And they got Stelio on the flank once, or not on the flank, but watching the flank once again that they've had almost every round. They know Okajix is close, but are they going to be able to get him out of that spot?
Oh, the flash.
One enemy remaining.
He's gonna check, but it's gonna get taken out.
Not.
Okajix getting 2 of them. Humidity and Steve. Okajix just with that fast peek out, being able to take both of them down, keeping Space Mode on a flawless game so far. 6-0 for them.
See, that's just the advantage of getting to the power positions early, you know, post-plant. You got to force them to retake and not take comfortable fights. But Space Mode is set up. They're ready. They know what to do. I mean, they're looking like a well-oiled machine, you know. They are looking like some spacecraft in the Space Mode. I'm going to throw out every space pun that I can during the rest of this game.
Hey, keep them coming. It's great, man. I love
You're dead.
Man.
Taken gonna do an Omen. Oh! Steve not hearing it!
Oh!
Glaceon has his back!
Awareness. Is the thing's going to run out? It is!
Glaceon with 2! Glaceon shutting them
Huge
down!
picks.
Now up 2 players. Here's that KO flash. Glaceon itching for more.
They still might be able to get spiked down relatively. No, they're not.
Spike down B.
Okajix
Last
getting
player
ready,
standing.
coming back at the trade. Stelio, the only one remaining. Can she make something happen?
Vandals was ready for that rotate to be.
Yeah. I mean, hey, all they gotta do is hold this spike now. Literally all 4 of
Oh,
them
they
there.
are set up big time. Unfortunate throw there for Stelio, but
Bring them down.
yeah, I mean they got every single angle watched right now. They're playing trades.
What goes down? Tethering Dally. They know where Stelio is, though.
I mean, Stelio's gonna have to do something magical here. And
30
this is
seconds
so
left.
smart from Vandals to not chow no matter what. Make exactly right there. That is so well played from Vandals. Make Stelio chow a group of you. Don't just send out one by one to give Stelio that option or that even the smallest chance for a clutch. Just play it to the time and play it together, and that's what they did there. Able to get one on the board. Great bounce back there from
Yeah, and you saw Glaceon at the beginning of the round, like, kind of bait out Steve almost, but then gets the perfect hit onto Taken as he materializes, so Steve doesn't go down, and then they're up another player, Glaceon taking out 2. Just a perfect hold there, exactly what you were looking for.
Man. Yeah, I mean, they needed that round big time. Trade's going down over at A, but that round really kept it from getting too far out of hand for Space Mode.
Yeah, and this is what adaptation is when it comes to Valorant, because Space Mode was being super aggressive. They were doing a great job of taking space. But Vandals is starting to understand how to play
See
around
what you did there.
Yeah, space.
They had a whole bunch of space only seeing
Dill, though, with that Reyna ult, just
Dill
peak after
has
peak.
been on their game today. I tell you what.
Gonna peek out.
They want more. They want more.
Oh. Manages to take out Cyberbite, but Steve with the trade. Full HP in a 1v3 here.
It's doable.
It is very doable, yeah. Bomb is kind of ticking down, though.
Steve might just save. Wait for Space Mode to...
C's taken.
No charges.
Yeah, no time on Bomb. And hey, as I said that's... Space Mode is really doing a great job of taking space. They are doing exactly what you need to be doing and getting the Omen TPs, getting the flanks, what we were talking about at the beginning of the game, being able to get all those angles off, having those 3 points, having so many places to go. That's exactly what they're utilizing, is all the space and getting themselves on site, getting the picks, getting Bomb down. And we kind of saw Vandals start to adapt to it a little bit. Kind of starting to take the aggressive peeks to check the angles early, getting the picks instead of letting Space Mode get the picks onto them and being a little bit unpredictable. And it started working a little bit, but Space Mode is just getting that space that they need and the picks that they need.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing just like so well together as a team. You know, Dill and Okajix are hitting some nice shots, getting some opening picks, and then just playing off that so well. And every round that Space Mode has won so far this game has come with the spike planted.
Oh, but the flash onto Dill.
Good trade.
Being able to shut down 2 players.
Dill.
Taken, getting you,
Trades on
Valley
trades.
being right there for the trade. Vandals now up. I told you, they're figuring out how to adapt. They're figuring out how to adapt to Space Mode's aggressive plays, and it's being shown right here that they know exactly how to adapt to this aggression from Space Mode. Getting that Cypher
Great
off.
Great ult.
You should run.
Gonna take both of them B. Killjoy ult goes out.
Oh, I did not know that they changed the Cypher ult.
Spike plant.
I've never seen
Pings
that
twice.
I've never seen that downloading thing before. That is cool. That is cool.
Yeah,
and now Vandals knows where they are. They know.
Killjoy ult getting no one off of it. Their Vandals is up a player. All they gotta do is...
Oh, they know.
All they gotta do is push in you. Yeah, they saw the Killjoy Molly go out from main. Glaceon kind of trying to bait a little bit with the sound on the Astra.
Vandals just needs to play close together, play some trades. Try to get that Killjoy Util off.
There's one. Oh, but that bomb came down. Killjoy Molly's on it. Are they gonna have time to stick with the fuse?
I don't think they have
they're
time.
not. And everybody goes down. Ace for the bomb. What a crazy play by the Spike.
A little spike ace right there. You love to see it. You know, everybody's getting love today. Everybody's getting kills. You know, we're inclusive here at Oath.
Yeah, we're...
8 round wins for Space Mode, 8 spike plants.
Yeah,
and that one was on the back of Stelio and Devor's Util. I mean, really just saved the round there, you know.
Yeah,
got a
on a
numbers
bit more,
disadvantage.
bit more of a
just...
serious note there. Yeah, they're able to just use the Killjoy util, Killjoy ult, even though they knew that Vandals knew where they were. They were able to play off it so well. And now we see Space Mode doing a bit of another aggressive play towards A.
Nobody could be in a good spot.
Nobody in the spot,
Oh.
but Taken peeking the the exact angle Yubity's sitting at and being able to kind of shut that plan down. Still gonna get that Reyna eye out, blinding Cyberbite, being able to get another pick out for Space Mode. Gonna peek Dally.
Okajik's on the flank.
Steve throwing out that flash, blinding Dill.
He's able to get one, but Okajik is still. Yep.
Last
There
player
Okajik goes
standing.
with 2.
Okajik's up
With 3.
Oh my goodness. That's just, this is what I was talking about with Space. You see, it's adaptation again. Space Mode knew Vandals was kind of starting to adapt to their plays after getting that round. And then you see Okajix is like, if they're going to notice our aggressive plays, what if we have someone lurk? And that's exactly what you see Okajix do. They're not expecting it. You just see him come around through Garage and get 3, shutting down the rest of Vandals, winning them another round, being 9-1 now.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed both
Go!
a lot.
Watch your eyes.
Never mind, we're getting aggressive here early. Forget about the last round. We're already getting started.
Okajix Phoenix ulting. They're
Throw the
doing
spike.
the same.
It's
They're
a
doing the
decoy.
same split.
It's
They're doing
another
the same
decoy.
split again.
And
They're
A's
doing the
wide
same.
open.
They're able to get it down on A. They did the exact same split they did last round, but instead of sending Okajix silent, they sent Okajix as the bait, and basically did the opposite of what they did last round.
I mean,
And it was able to work out perfectly for them.
another great setup coming out. Nice shot from
Cyberbite,
Cyberbite.
though. Able to get this nice retake. Saw that Omen blind go out.
Evens the numbers, 33.
The rest of Vandals starting to come out through CT. Can they make something happen here? Taken getting Glaceon though.
Last player standing.
And Deadpool
Roll
getting
with another.
Cyberbite coming out of heaven. Vandals
No
just
time.
Vandals unable. Steve getting a nice trade on to Taken and the bomb getting 2 of them. Able to kind of dwindle
Last
Space
round in
Mode's
the half.
econ a little bit for the last
The
round.
Spike might top frag by the end of this game.
Top frag from Spike. Little bit of an ace a couple rounds ago.
I mean,
You
it's
see
gotten a
some of
couple braces, couple two pick rounds as well.
Spike going crazy today.
Man, I mean, maybe that's just because Space Mode is giving them love almost more than any other team I've ever seen. Again, it's been 10 rounds now. I told you when they had won 8 rounds. All 10 rounds, Spike's been planted that they've won. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a team so dedicated to getting the Spike down, but it continuing to work every round.
Easy from Taken in the garage and then distracting Cyberbite for Dill to be able to peek in and get the pick. Vandals now down 2 players again. Dill being able to take out Dally as well. Getting them C. Steve
Taken on the
getting a
flank.
pick on Okajix though. But
enemy
another
remaining.
flank coming out from Space.
Man,
Taken getting Glaceon. Steve being the last one remaining. Flashing Taken.
Steve with 3 on the round. Hold on.
Has HP left. It's not over yet.
enemy
No!
remaining.
Shooting 4. Hold on just a second. It is not over yet. Doesn't know
Oh,
what
Steve's
Stelio
reading
is.
this. Steve's reading this.
Is Steve able to read this? Has to go towards bombs. Stelio in garage.
I'm not on their side.
Has to stick that bomb. Stelio coming in from CT.
Oh, he gets off of it.
Stelio's gonna come behind Steve
off
and
of
take him out.
Oh, man.
Steve with the 4K, almost winning them that round.
Switching sides.
Woo, another brag from Spike. Let's go.
Man.
Oh, that was so close. Steve almost making the play of a lifetime.
Wow. I thought we almost saw it. He could have just continued to stick the bomb, stick the spike. He had time. That's just so unfortunate. You know, you don't expect yourself to have time. You're taking the risk and just
Think about
unlucky
it.
there.
Here you have so many things you have to think about
I
there.
know.
It's like almost made the play of a lifetime there, getting 4, but Stelio doing a really nice job. Really smart play going through flank instead of deciding to just peek through garage, able to kind of win them another round. Vandals having to make a a little bit of something happen
Watch your eyes.
on offense here.
Oh, we're getting
Ow.
Okajix! Okajix, calm down! Calm down,
Spike
buddy!
down A.
That creature is dead.
Glaceon
player
and
standing.
getting picks back though, taking the trade on to Glaceon.
It's been like 20 seconds, and the round's over.
Okajix getting a triple, just peeking out a short like
Match
that,
point.
putting them on match point.
You know, I came into the game talking about defense, but that went out the window when Spaceman planted the spike 11 times, and then they just rush through a short and get 5.
Yeah.
Spaceman is
Oh,
playing unbelievable right now.
they are.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. All 5.
And Vandals, give some credit to Vandals. I mean, they're having some really nice strategies and plays here, but Space Mode is just kind of able to adapt and shut them down. Taken just walking out B with the Spectre having the better weapon there. And Okajix taking Ubity out. Still taking Dally out. Dally getting a pick onto Okajix. Trades kind of coming out everywhere. Still gonna get a little bit of aggressive
remaining.
overhill.
Spike down.
With the
Attacker
clean
spawn.
flick on the Steve. This will be the last one remaining.
There it is.
Defenders win.
Triple for Dill, winning Space Mode. Almost a flawless victory. 13-1. What a game for Space Mode, huh?
Man. Like, I know it says 13-1, and, you know, we all know. But that might have been the closest, technically, 1-13 that I've ever seen. Because
Yeah,
it felt
it-
like,
It's like I
besides...
said, they
Go ahead.
were Vandals is doing a fantastic job of actually like adapting and playing off them.
Mhm.
But Space Mode just they were thinking it. They had it in their head. They were like, okay, we think Vandal's gonna do this. And that's almost exactly what they did. So it's just being able to kind of play around it and are able to get those picks that they needed.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't but just, 3, 4, 5 rounds where it was just Space Mode early and quick. It felt like every round, Vandals had a chance. They got some picks back to put them back in a 2v4, 2v3, 2v2 even. But Space Mode's fundamentals and coordination and team play, like one thing that really stood out to me there was Stelio's flank watch, whether it was taking a flank route or just watching the flank. Every single post-plant situation was outstanding. Like that's not going to show up on the stat sheet, but I think that is an underrated part of Space Mode's win that we just saw.
Yeah, I 100% agree to you. But before going to break a little bit, we did get a hydrate in chat. I'm going to drink my Diet Coke here.
I've got some water.
Out of the regular Coke.
I'm glad I had some water because, sprinting in here, I was
Showing up
magically
5
prepared.
minutes
Magically
stream.
prepared.
Well, anyways, with that, we will be going to a little bit of a break. Stick around if you want to hear that announcement of the player council will be happening in just a little bit. And also the fitness challenge winners will be announced after that. So don't go anywhere. We will see you then.
everybody. Welcome back to a brief intermission. It is Epi, better known as the guy behind the camera, always controlling the way you see things, just as it were. I'm so happy to be announcing this player council. And so without further ado, thank you to the applicants who applied to represent their peers in this way. And we're happy to announce that representing Overwatch, we have Lion Gamer and Will, two of the strongest members of our community, a backbone. I've worked with Lion Gamer with summer camps, and Will, yeah, he was the first guy I contacted. He actually reached out to me, so absolutely a solid lineup there. Next up, representing Valorant, we have Panther and Rumor. Again, two summer camp stars. I love both of these kids. They have such bright futures ahead of them. You guys can count on Panther and Rumor both to handle business when it comes to the player council. Both players are on Valorant comp teams, I believe. So two really exciting people to look out for. Next up, handling the event planning, the event scheduling, making sure all of the events go just the way they were meant to. Sleepy Tiger. Oh, Sleepy, you've been in the Oath League since day one. I remember when you were playing on Havoc, playing against First, two teams that started this whole shebang. Day one-er right there. You can count on her. Next, we have the vice president, possibly the smartest fella or the fart smella guy that I know. His name is Kunvela. Such a strong aimer, a good gamer, and a nice guy, too. Kunvela is going to kick butt as the vice president. And without further ado, the president of the player council is none other than Noir. This is your Oath Player Council. 7 people who are very talented and strong leaders within the Oath community, and we couldn't be more proud to have you represent our player base here in Oath. You're part of what makes this organization so amazing, so we can't wait to see what you guys do. And so, yeah, congratulations, players, on the player council. Thank you, everybody who ran for any position here on the council. We appreciate you so much. And I'll get out of your way so we can get back to Isaac and Jackson here in just a few minutes. Peace.
I I I don't I don't know. I don't, so okay. Fun fact. Just found out we had no sound the whole time. Second technical difficulty of the night. First,
First, you
didn't have
didn't
the
get to
wheel
hear
on the
me
screen.
say.
Second,
Oh.
didn't even get to hear me say didn't get to hear me or Isaac say anything of what just happened.
It's
I blame
sad.
everything on Epi. It's all his fault.
You know, that might not be a bad thing because I was kind of ranting. So
Yeah,
maybe
who wants to
maybe I was saved. Maybe I was luckily
who wants
saved
to hear this
by
guy talk
the
anyway,
technical
right?
difficulty gods. You know.
Anyways, Angry Gamer winning the fitness, the Oath branded bag there. Um, Also, congratulations to all the people who made the player council. Wanted to extend a little bit of my congratulations to them there. And also, Isaac called himself an angry gamer as well. So
I am.
that's what that was all about.
You know, I'm a sore loser. So whenever I'm not a winner, I'm an angry gamer. So
Hey, I was talking about, hey, I'm a neon one trick. So sometimes it happened that way. I pull out my Bucky because I'm cringe like that. You run in, you slide in, you get one tapped instead of being able to even move. You get a little angry. Or, dude, you know how much recently I've been using my neon ult, sliding through my wall, and mid slide just getting headshot. And I can never do that to another neon player, but the second I do it, boom, just domed every time. And I don't know what it is.
Two words, Jackson.
Wait, on what?
Skill diff.
Okay.
So again, like
Okay.
Jackson said, you know,
I'm
very
done.
very happy for all of you who have made it to the Esports Council because here at Oklahoma State University, we just founded something similar, and both Jackson and I are on it.
That is
And that's
true.
pretty cool.
That is true. Have our own little esports council going, trying to figure out our own stuff as well.
Trying to grow and legitimize electronic sports here at
Because we're all gamers
OSU.
that
We are
love
gamers.
esports.
We are.
Hey, you can see I got my KA posters. I got my Ace of Spades back there, bro. I'm doing a bit of gaming.
Little bit of gaming, you know.
A little
It
bit
would
of
make
gaming.
sense that you are on the gaming council. It's not
Yeah.
a gaming council, but you know,
Good
enough.
That's all we do. We just play video games all day. We don't actually do anything. We just pretend
That is
we
not
do
true.
things.
That's not true. Not true. Not true. Not true. Not true. Don't expose me like that. Don't tell lies on my behalf.
Yeah, my bad.
But you know, maybe like 2 years ago, you might have been right. But you know, we have grown since then. We are
new people.
We are becoming leaders and role models in the community. But how about that map 1, huh?
13-1 in
13-1.
Spaceman's favor. Dude, Dill and Okajix both just mechanically on it today.
Yeah. And shout out Devore and Stelio and Taken because they just hit routes, you know. As a Call of Duty player, you know.
No.
No.
Now your opinion's invalid.
Whoa. As a competitive Call of Duty player, you know,
okay.
sometimes we need to take routes and rotate, and I was that guy. So I can appreciate seeing others do that in other games where that's necessary. And Taken, Stelio, and Devore did that really well. So props to you guys. Obviously, props to Okajix and Dill for tapping heads. But I mean, I feel bad. I don't feel bad because I want to congratulate and appreciate the great skill and type of players we have here at Oath. But Vandals played about as well a team can play for getting 13-1. I mean, they didn't play bad. Steve almost had one of the best clutches I've ever seen. Ubity can always pop off a 3-piece, you know. And Glaceon, couple 2 or 3 pieces.
Steve almost a crazy ace clutch.
Yeah. I mean, so definitely, you know, when you see the scoreline, you think, "Oh, Space Mode just dominated." That wasn't really the case. It was
Yeah,
just better team
it's
play, you know.
it's Vandals being able to adapt, but Space Mode also adapting,
Yeah.
and just like kind of the back and forth tug of war here, and then you just see Space Mode kind of just bring it out just a little bit more. Just seeing those extra mechanical prowess there, I guess, just being kind of on one today, being able to play around what Vandals was doing, kind of just
Mhm.
being able to they were ready for
Yeah.
everything almost. And it almost looked like they were just reading everything Vandals was doing. So even though Vandals had some good setups, good plays, it was just Space Mode was able to read it so well.
Yeah. I tried really hard the last 30 seconds while you were talking about Vandals and trying to come up with a space pun one more
Another one,
before their night was
yeah.
over on broadcast, but I just couldn't come up with anything.
Hey, we saw the Spike Ace though.
We did. We did see the Spike Ace.
Saw the Spike get a pretty banger ace.
Rare, but always appreciated, I
Rare
I'm still waiting.
Spike W.
I'm waiting for the day where I see a Spike double ace in one round. All 10. All 10. It's possible.
Just 5v5 retake. Just never
Nobody
find the
nobody
attackers
dies.
on site. Everyone
Nobody dies. It's like they're just spinning in like they're doing merry-go-round or like the A box, and they just go in circles. They just spin the whole time. Nobody dies, and then Spike explodes. Spike double ace in one round.
Spike double ace, baby. Never seen before. But anyways,
It could happen.
with that,
It could
gonna
happen.
go to a little bit of a brief intermission. Coming back at 8 to see Ace play checkmate. So don't go anywhere. everybody. Welcome back yet again to our second game of tonight's Valorant stream. Yet another game on Haven. After seeing that first match go 13-1 in Space Mode's favor, we now get to see Ace and Checkmate also battle it out here on Haven. What are your thoughts here, Isaac?
I said it last time, and then it just didn't happen at all. There
Which was
3 defensive round wins, and I was hoping for more defensive round wins. So I'm gonna say it again. I'm hoping for some defensive round wins from Ace and Checkmate. My apologies. But yeah, if I could see more, if I could see 5 defensive round wins, I'll be happy. But I doubt it after seeing last game because I don't know.
Hey, see,
Nobody likes defense, I guess.
What I was saying the first game, though, like, kind of shows why there aren't a lot of defensive round wins, is because Haven being a 3-point map, you have all the angles to come from. You can go down C long, you can come in garage, you can flank through B, you can go A short, you can go A long, you can send 1 person down every lane, you can send 2 down C, or like last round you saw Okajix go through garage by himself while the rest went down A. Okajix gets a couple picks, they get A plant for free, bing bada boom, they win. So it's like that's I feel like why, unless you have a very, very, very strong defense, and the attackers aren't very coordinated, then you're gonna see the attackers win a lot more rounds. But Vandals and Space Mode, and I bet Ace and Checkmate here too, are all very well coordinated teams. So being able to get attack rounds, I feel like shouldn't be all too difficult.
I know that. That's why I said I want defensive round wins. Because that really
No, he
shows.
doesn't know that. No, you're just no. No, he's not a knower.
The Banter King Jackson has returned
What
to
are
us
you?
in prime form.
Nah. You were the one who made fun of me first. I'm not taking that.
No, but really, I mean, I think defense. If you can pull off defensive round wins, especially 2 or 3 in a row, that just is an absolute red light to the momentum. You just stop them right there. And I think that Vandals just weren't able to get anything going. They were able to get 1 defensive round win, and I thought that that might put a little halt on Space Mode's momentum, but we didn't see that. They almost won that second one, and then we made it 6-2, but the Vandals weren't able to close that one out. So I think if you are able to get a second or third consecutive defensive round win, it is going to heavily turn the tide in your favor. And I hope we see that because offense is so crazy on this map.
Yeah, it's all about momentum and team. What is the word? Team coordination. Good Lord, I cannot think of the word.
There you go.
My little pea brain cannot think right now. But like, it really is all momentum and team coordination. Just being able to keep it going, just keep rolling it over, which is what you were just talking about. So it's like if they can just manage to get that going, get them some defensive round wins, keep the momentum going, doing what they know how to do, and especially like when I'm playing Valorant with like a stack of 4 other people, when we're actually playing coordinated together, it's easier when you're winning the rounds to be able to think of what to do next. Like, okay, let's do this now. Let's do this now. It's a lot easier when you're winning the rounds, which is why I definitely think Valorant is so momentum based, being able to do that.
I mean, that's what I was saying. I think if Vandals was, last game, if Vandals were able to get that second defensive round win, it kind of puts a mental block or pressure onto Space Mode. A mental vacuum. There we go. One more. Space vacuum. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
He got another one in. This guy.
I think that if we see Ace or Checkmate win 2 or 3, maybe even 4 or more defensive rounds in a row, they should win the half and probably win the game.
Yeah, for sure. And it's, it also like having different team compositions too. Like you were saying, by the way, I love the matching banners on both teams.
Yes.
But it's like you were
Coordination,
talking
baby.
about coordination. We see it here, man. But it's like you talked about this the first game is Cypher. And it was like when we were talking about team combinations, and we're finally seeing Cypher here too. You're saying how you like to play Cypher on this map. You can pretty much run with anything on this map, which is something that you can't really say on other maps.
Yeah.
So
That's a great point, actually.
You can see like all of the comps we've seen tonight between all 4 of the teams are all different. Whereas on Icebox, Sage was picked 4 times. I'm pretty sure Viper was picked all 4 times. But it's like on this one, we haven't seen a Sage yet. I don't think we saw a Sage in the first game. We're seeing the Cypher. We're seeing a Yoru. Like, we're seeing a Breach. We're seeing a Sova. It's like you're seeing different... I guess we did see a Breach on the first game. But I digress. Being able to see the... team comps kind of switch out a little bit, kind of changing it up, seeing what different teams do.
Yeah, I think Yoru and Sage, especially on the same team, will be really interesting to see for Checkmate, because you know, you can send your little Yoru, little buddy, little guy, little teleport off, and you can completely switch, you know, the attack or the defense side of the current round. You can switch the pressure, and a Sage wall, you know, with 3 sites, being able to use that wall to shut down one can be huge, or at least, you know, hold them back for a few more seconds, let your team rotate. So definitely going to be looking at those 2 players and how they use their abilities to their advantage on this 3-site map.
For sure. And some initial aggressive damage already coming out on attack.
Cover going out.
Already running it up. C long, funniest, throwing in that flash. Typicality taking. Getting 2 down. Dr. Ghoul getting another as well. On funniest. Dr. Ghoul's still here backside, gonna that Cypher cage. D-Corsi managing to take 1 down. Getting a trade out though. 1 left.
Wrecked.
Reshiram spraying through that jet smoke, being able to pick off, winning the first round here, coming out for Ace.
That round was quick. I didn't even really get to see what happened.
Yeah, trade.
I mean, Ace just got on the site like we saw, you know, a little bit with Space Mode last round. Or last game. They just got on the site, planted the spike. They got a couple opening picks, and then they were just set up well. So again, aggression on a 3-site map totally works in your favor if you can get spike down and set up. I mean, it's hard to retake, it's hard to defend, and you better just hope you get lucky and they give you an opportunity to fight back into the round. But Ace did not.
Yeah, and I was trying to say this before, like, all the aggression went down. I didn't get a chance to say it. But we saw last week with Checkmate, T-Corsi is also kind of a force to be reckoned with a little bit. So Ace is going to have to watch out a little bit for that too.
Ooh.
Well, the aggression coming out on C again. Even though they lost the first round, Checkmate decides to buy up here. Getting Spectres, able to take 2 out. Maybe this buy was exactly what they needed, being able to force here. And of course, Ace bought 2 because they won the first round. If Checkmate is able to make something happen here, Reshiram getting a pick onto Zodakis though. Keeping out the odds a little bit. Germs and Mosaic also getting Mosaic getting 2. T-Corsi, the only one remaining with the Marshall. Getting 1 though. Nice on the red kid.
Not enough. Not enough.
You saw pick same as the first round. Aggression towards C. Trade. And Ace was just barely able to take that. I love the buy from Checkmate though, because they were able to get on site, kind of make it happen. But then the coordination here from Ace being able to get that quick retake kind of shut them down a little bit. And now Checkmate is down on money, not able to buy up here on this 3rd round.
Yeah, I believe I had my teams mixed up last round, and I totally
you?
apologize for that. I believe I did. But so
Checkmate on defense.
we got 2 defensive wins now. That's what I was
Yeah.
talking about. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Defense. Defense.
And look,
Defense.
there goes the little guy.
Little guy, little your buddy.
I mean, Checkmate is continuing with this aggression that we
Look
saw.
how much time.
Not ready
1
yet.
minute and 22 seconds left on the
Deploying
timer.
drone.
Bombs already down.
Enemy tag. Enemy mark.
Oh, that kid's in a bad spot.
A little bit of a weird spot here, yeah. Kind of stuck on bomb. Ace
Smart
just running it in.
though.
Pressure ram, nose rack gets a bomb. Germ's also getting a pick. Audius getting a trade. Dr. Ghoul getting a trade. Trade. Dr. Ghoul's just gonna sit here on bomb.
Oh,
34 HP, able to half it.
they're able to get him off the
Dr.
side.
Ghoul.
Enemy remaining.
Typicality on T-Corsi.
Hold on.
Zipbar's still alive. Get the
Hold
diffuser.
on.
He's still out.
Oh, out of ammo.
Imagine
But Mosaic taking out Sithbard.
So fun. Team Ace.
Oh man, almost even delayed long enough too. Like,
We're seeing exactly what I was talking about though. The attack, all the places you can go, if you're a coordinated team, which Checkmate is showing that they are, they're able to get bombed down. But also Ace is coordinated. So they're able to just get in there and do what they gotta do. But also Checkmate was kind of down weapons. So being able to take that many players out kind of goes in their favor, a little bit.
yeah, I mean, I couldn't be more happy because what I was talking about
This guy
about
wants to see
defensive round
defense
wins.
Oh,
Hey, we're
this
getting
guy
it.
just won.
We're getting it. It looks
Hey,
like I know what I'm talking about. How about that?
This man just wants his defensive rounds.
Oh man, Restroom with the
Spray,
He's trying to get a quick pick.
No damage going off though. They're Checkmate gonna do this quick B hit again.
Plant the spike.
Sending that Yoru clone in, sending the flash in, getting the
Enemy mark.
util out. Checkmate doing a really good job of using their util well. And Funny is able to get a pick onto Dr. Ghoul as well.
Spike
And
planted.
able to get bombed down. Now Ace down a player. Checkmate being able to bring it back a little bit maybe here.
They all abandoned site though, which could play out in their favor post-plant situation, but I guess we'll just have to see how Ace wants to retake this. Nice pick from Jones.
Gonna take Corsi.
Nice
Typicality
from
too.
Typicality. Numbers back for the defense.
One
Nick
enemy
just
remaining.
taking Typicality getting 3! And sticking the defuse. Now 4-0 for Ace. That's another round where we've seen Checkmate very quickly getting bombed down and getting a pick. But Ace is just looking very strong with their team. Just being able to coordinate, use the util well, just get exactly what they need.
Yeah, I mean, this is a complete 180 from the last game that we saw, where, well, actually, it really isn't, because we're seeing similar offensive patterns from Checkmate and Space Mode, where they're aggressive, they're getting spiked down, except Ace, unlike Vandals, are able to just adapt and fight back into these rounds in post-plant situations and retake and defuse the spike. So
Yeah.
really, it's just, now we're seeing a little bit slower here from Checkmate to see if maybe that could benefit them after playing fast the first 4 rounds.
Yeah, they're kind of playing it slower, yet they're all down A short. And none of Ace is on site. It looks like Checkmate. Oh, but the Killjoy util.
Great usage there.
Yeah, Mosaic just being able to sit
Oh,
back. and use
Restroom
that
on the
Killjoy.
flank.
Oh, but Sithbar saw it.
Oh, they're stuck.
Sithbar's noticed it. Watching that flank, but yeah, Ace
They're
is kind of
stuck,
stuck
though.
here. Sorry, Checkmate is kind of stuck here a little bit. I have made the same mistake you did.
I think it's my fault. I'm sorry.
Yep. I blame it on you.
Cutting
We're gonna get the spike down.
He's getting the last pick down here.
Oh, little guy.
Little Yoru guy. Oh, hyper trip. Zodicus able to take out Typicality off it, but Germ's getting the trade onto Zodicus. Red Kid also gonna get your trade.
Oh, Stinger.
Sithbar.
Oh.
So many trades.
Fifth board with almost a really nice flick there on to Germs with the stinger of all guns. That was almost
Yeah.
really nice there from Sith Bard.
They were
But-
able to get a few picks, but they got bombed down yet again.
They did.
But Ace this is 5 rounds in a row now. Game is 5-0. 5 rounds of the game, 5 round wins for Ace. 5 rounds where they've just been able to retake as a full team.
I mean, and I think it's just because they're, man, it's just the team play from Ace. They're not solo challenging. They're not going on to trying to retake by themselves. They're waiting and pushing back together as a team.
Yeah.
Plants a
And
spike.
typicality with
Typicality!
early. Wow.
Calm down, bro.
Outside garage.
I'm back.
Just goes outside garage,
Looking
able to pick
for
up
me.
2. Zodicus spraying typicality through the smoke
Miss
flow.
Ooh.
And is able to just peek out, take pressure him out. Check him,
Unfortunate
PC,
timing.
bro.
Am the hunter.
Able to just. Germs
One
being able to get some
enemy
damage off with the Sova ult, though.
Spike down. C.
Another breach ult. Sith Bard being
I think he
spotted
was
out.
spotted, yep.
Yeah, Germs being able to pick. Now 6-0 for Ace.
Man. And that was huge out of typicality to get the opening 2. And then Zodicus gets 2 as well, and we're in a 3v3.
Zodicus
it's
be like,
super-
Zodicus be like, check this out, man. I can do that too.
He said, checkmate. I had to. I'm sorry.
Dude.
I'm the pun guy.
No,
I'm the pun guy.
I'm done casting with you after this.
I understand. I understand. But that unfortunate timing after getting the 2-piece to make it even, it just gave Ace all they needed to, numbers advantage for the rest of the round. Nice over dart
That's
from
4
Germs.
pings.
That's what I like to see. As a silver main, that's beautiful. That makes me very happy. That puts a smile on my face.
Yeah, for sure. Being able to get 4 pings out for your team,
And gets
knowing
back
Ace is
Heaven
going to
with
run
the
an A.
Silver drone.
They stick it too. Ace decides to, Checkmate decides to stick it here.
Yeah.
Try to get a little TP play up into Heaven, but Germ's already there, able to break it. Decorcy able to get onto Stick and bomb down.
Spike planted.
Mosaic taking a lot of damage though.
5v5 retake.
Germ's still up here in Heaven. Will this be the round that Checkmate is able to shut down Ace's retake?
Scanning ahead.
That Killjoy ult coming out from Ace here.
Huge
Pushing
Killjoy
Checkmate
ult.
off, yeah. T course
Massive
having to run for
Killjoy
it.
ult.
Stealing sight.
Did Bard
I
have
mean,
that
Ace
blind
is
though?
overwhelmed the site.
Dr. Gold just sticking close.
they don't know
Bard
where the
unable to get the
site's
spray.
playing.
Yet another defuse.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Germs
Germs also
almost got an
getting-
ace there. Wow. Okay. That was something.
Germs almost getting an ace while on Ace. Dude, oh my god, it's so poetic.
And I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, besides Germs, these kills are really close. I mean,
Yeah.
Checkmate is
Right.
only losing the rounds by 1 or 2 lives every time. They're sticking in it, but Ace is just playing trades super efficiently right now.
Yeah, this is kind of what we saw in the first game. Both teams are playing coordinated, both teams are playing really well, but one is just like slightly able to just outplay out just a little bit. But Reshiram seeing a few in window. The rest of Checkmate on their eco here. Gonna try to go through garage, it seems like. Nobody on Ace watching it. Maybe able to get these lurks.
A little bit of breach use there. The little guy, no! Don't let into the breach.
Lil Yoru. T-Corsi able to just run
Good
out.
Cypher use there. Are they watching?
Reshiram and Typicality though.
Spike down.
Holding it
C.
down.
One
Typicality
enemy
really
remaining.
holding it down. Literally 1
One enemy
HP.
remaining.
Man, that was quick. Just wrap back, rotate, and just picks there from Ace to win the defensive round. I mean,
They're
Checkmate
just playing their
Checkmate
peaks
is
really
playing
well.
well. They're getting onto site early. it's just I really think Ace is just making the most of the good timings that they're getting, the fortunate moments, the little bit of luck. You know, luck's not much if you don't use it, if you don't make the most out of it.
And
And Ace is doing that.
It's not even just that Checkmate is holding improperly, because they're holding well. They're able to get on site and they're in the angles that they should be in, but Ace is just using their util. But as I say that, T-Forcey getting a clean headshot onto Reshiram, getting B for free there. Ace having to make a 4v5 retake on this B
I know
site.
exactly where you are.
And they know where all of Ace is.
Cypher old baby. Love it.
T-Forcey has the op now. Ooh.
It's a nice setup here from Checkmate.
T-Forcey peeking out, taking Typicality down.
Oh. Mosaic
Mosaic
one.
trying to make this though.
Germs with
T-Forcey,
another.
a little precarious positioning.
The Sage ball. I don't think they're gonna check top left.
No, they're not.
Last
Oh,
player
Mosaic
standing.
did and was able to take a wreck hit. Funniest. Germ's the only one remaining. 17 HP, able to take one out.
I don't think he's got enough time.
No time left on the bomb though.
There we go.
That's the round you want to see from Checkmate, boys.
Man, needed that. That's huge there from Checkmate. I think they played that a lot better. They played off of each other more. You know, they got to their better. They got a better post plant setup. I saw almost an identical setup earlier from Space Mode, where they used both the sides of the site, the back site in that little area. Don't know what it's called. Forgive me. And also the little foyer, the little foreground. But just nice post plant situation from Checkmate. I think that's what they needed, and they recognized that they were going to need something like that to help get them around and help fight back into this game.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like we said at the beginning of the game, momentum. So if they're able to take this first round and take the momentum, all Germs hearing them, sitting in this corner, Sithbard.
Sithbard read it.
Sithbard knew.
Wow, what a read there from Sithbard.
Yeah, that was
not only
great.
the read, but gets the job done.
Yeah, and
Now he's heaven.
Omen ult TP into heaven, getting sight for Checkmate here. Maybe we were right. Maybe this momentum is going to be able to keep carrying through these attack rounds. Sithbar getting another on a Mosaic. That's 2. Now at 3v4. Checkmate getting bombed down. Ace down a player again. Going into this retake. Sithbar is still sitting up here in heaven.
Sithbard's location is huge. Oh, the double chow.
Sithbar manages to take Dr. Ghoul out. Ace still down a player. Checkmate knows Typicality is here in CT.
Stealing sight.
Reshiram getting a nice shot on the Squid
Oh,
Kid. Check the
Player
corner
standing.
though. Red Kid able to take
Gotta
Typicality out.
check your corners.
Yeah,
Gonna save the
check
gun?
them.
Gonna save the gun.
Reshiram deciding to save. Hey, the momentum, it's real. Checkmate getting another.
Might be getting a little interesting here. But
Might
that's
be bringing some rounds back in their
you know,
favor.
that's one thing that when you start getting into crazy late round situations where you're trying to retake site, you're trying to predict where the opponents are, you kind of forget the fundamentals of checking your corners.
Yeah.
You know, I experience that a lot any game I'm playing where you can sit in a corner. So just unfortunate there for Ace, but big round for Checkmate.
Checkmate's getting their momentum going. They can win these next 2 rounds. We'll get those defensive round wins, as you are for some reason so obsessed over.
I love it. I just think it's impressive, you know, from a 3-site map, being able to hold off from the pushes and win a defensive round is commendable.
Yeah, for sure. And Checkmate deciding to go a little bit slower up C. Typicality getting an early pick on the funny. Is Zodakis already up here though?
He's up here.
It doesn't seem like they're aware, yeah. And Sithbar already going through garage.
Oh,
Being able to take out the Reshiram and the Jet Knife.
Last player standing.
Germ's getting a trade though. Typicality with 3. Doing a wide swing. Oh my! Clean shot onto Typicality. Just having to take out 3 more The rest of Ace sitting here on site. Germs getting that trade onto Rat Kid, getting Ace back another round.
Last
Defense.
round before the switch.
You know, I mean, you know,
Defense,
it's kind of like
defense.
basketball. You know, what do they say? Defense wins
Oh,
games. Or
VALORANT is not
football.
like basketball.
Hey.
No,
We're one round away from a 9-3 curse.
it's true.
I wonder
Checkmate
if
has
the
his hand,
caster
9-3.
curse. I wonder what's stronger, the caster
Wait,
curse
hold on, hold on.
or the
Hold
9-3 curse.
Do you want to see a 9-3? I want to see a 9-3. I think it'd be really cool to see a 9-3. Let's put a little cast.
I don't.
I want to see it. I think it'd be kind of cool. Let's put a little caster's curse into effect. I think Ace is gonna win this round.
I don't. I'm gonna go opposite with you so that you know the caster curse doesn't know what to do.
Oh, that's 5
There's a
pings
5
from
ping
Jim
right there.
Stomach's Road.
Man, that little noise right there just makes my ears happy.
Checkmate taking
Of
one
course, he's
down.
getting aggressive.
Get the blind on the Germ. Germ's trying to get a little bit of spray. Checkmate. Taking 2 down.
Drawing an outline with the Vandal bullets. Unfortunate.
Drawing an outline. Drew's body.
Spike planted.
This is gonna be a
KO
tough retake
coming
here
out.
for Ace.
Yeah, especially with that KO ult, too.
Especially with that caster's curse too.
Yeah, I said it first, so mine applies.
Got a lot of presence towards heaven. Restroom and Typicality. Typicality's able to find one. There's a lot of players underneath heaven.
Blind.
Wow.
That kid here ready now.
Maybe
The reload to Bicaldi getting a pick. The TP into the. Oh, wait!
Player
That's
standing.
around.
so
One
the
enemy
Drop
remaining.
the 1v1. The caster's curse is real, baby. 9-3 curse going into the second.
Switching sides.
Man.
9-3.
That-
9-3. Get to see a 9-3 curse going
That was
here.
that was a fantastic round. Right.
That was a great round from Checkmate, yeah.
I think that you know, maybe that round ends differently if Dr. Ghoul has 5 more bullets in her gun. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
But-
Who knows?
Because of that, we're at a 9-3 at the half.
9-3.
I'm
now,
interested
hey,
to see
with the
how-
9-3 curse, on top of you wanting your defensive round wins, as you keep saying.
Mhm. I wonder if Checkmate's gonna have some
maybe
defensive round
Checkmate.
wins up their sleeve.
Maybe some defensive round wins.
Who knows?
I like some defensive round
I
wins.
love defensive round
You
wins
like
here.
defensive round wins.
Ah, my eyes are down.
Maybe we'll see some defensive. Okay, I'll stop.
Oh,
Come on.
T-Course with some nice shots into the Omen smoke, able to hit someone for
Get a little bit of damage on the Risharam there.
yeah. That's
Playing it a little
70
bit
HP.
slower here.
Interesting approach from Ace. I was curious to see how they would attack the attack.
Attack the attack.
I can't stop.
Yeah, you need to.
Man, this patience is, you know, at this point in the round, they kind of need to make up their mind where they're going. They're, by not getting information, they're giving information to Checkmate.
Cypher trip. That Cypher trip being shot. Buddy's nose. These Typicality.
Able to
He's
get one.
able to take down Typicality. Now they.
That's another
some
more, yep.
Spot two. T-Coursey sitting here.
Huge.
30
This
seconds
could be
left.
big.
Ooh!
Spike planted.
Oh!
Don't for T-Coursey 3! No. 28 HP, still alive though.
One enemy
Dr. Gold
remaining.
trade on T-Coursey. Buddy is trade on Mosaic though. Dr. Gold the only one remaining. Has to make something happen here, but Sith Bard with the right click on a Dr. Ghoul. Checkmate getting their first round. Their first. Say it with me now.
Defensive round win.
Let's go.
I love it. I love it. And off the back
And?
of 2 unbelievable right clicks from T-Coursey.
T-Coursey just sitting in there just bop, bop. I don't even think the second one was a right click. I think it was just a clean left click headshot.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just a left click.
I
Who
don't know.
cares? He got the kill.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You know, either way, 2 great shots from T-Coursey, giving, once again, Checkmate a defensive round win. 9-4. Is the curse going to happen? Stick around to find out. 9-3. 9-4.
9-4 now.
9-4.
Checkmate. Getting their defensive round wins. Ace starting to push up a little slowly here. Up into A. Couple Omen smokes
Ace?
going down from Sith Bard.
Every offensive team besides Ace that we've seen today likes to play aggressive. They do not at all.
But
Until they're
see if it
forced.
works.
Until they're forced to get onto site.
I mean, it looks like it works for them here, though. No damage done to anybody on Ace, and we're able to get bombed out. Sith Bard aggressively already coming out, though. Jerm's getting a quick pick. Oh, trades. Ace still up a player. Checkmate gonna have to kind of put some pressure on here. Funniest, peeking rush ram. T-Corsi getting a nice shot on
Mosaic
County.
in huge
Now with
position
2v2.
here. Mosaic gonna be able to make anything happen from A short.
T-Corsi
with the classic.
Oh,
Funniest, big third. And T-Corsi gets bomb defused. That's a second round win here. Or checkmate. 9-3 curse, 9-3 curse, 9-3 curse, 9-3 curse. It's happening, Isaac. It's happening.
it might be. It might be. Another
Let's see what's
great defensive round win.
Another great. Nah, not saying it.
It was a good defensive round win though. From
was.
Segway. That was a great retake. I really thought Ace had the advantage there. Once they got a fast, well, it wasn't fast, but faster that we've seen from them in just their few offensive rounds.
Walk up slow and then go fast, and it ended up working for them.
Yeah, it did
They were
work.
able to get down.
They did get it down, and they seemed to have a good post plant setup. But Checkmate was playing trades. They did have
had
the better guns.
too.
They had the
Yeah.
better guns. And they
Kinda
just made
works in their
sure
favor there,
to
yeah.
take advantage of that. And now we're in a 9-5 game.
Hey, think about it though. They're on their eco. Ace doesn't buy up,
Mm-hmm.
so they're able to take out all but 2. And now Checkmate has a bit of a weird bonus here.
Yeah.
Funniest has a Vandal here, but T-Corsi Sith Bard on Marshals, Zodakis and Rat Kid on Spectres, and all but one of Ace here is on Vandals. Dr. Ghoul, the only one having to buy a Sheriff here.
Yeah. I thought Vandals played earlier. I'm sorry. I can't stop with the puns, guys. I can't. That's just my mood today. I'm sorry.
Dude,
I can't help it.
He's just in the zone right now.
It's flowing. But I really, it is to get a little bit more back on track, like you said. The fact that Ace were able to get so many picks last round with a no buy, right, is huge for this round. So, I mean, this is Ace's round to get back in order, and we see that early.
We see it already.
Spike planted.
Able to just rush C, take out T-Corsi. Out down a player. The spray though.
Ooh,
But he's able
good
to take
trades.
out Dr.
Good
Ghoul.
trades.
Last
the
player
chase, though.
standing.
Man, 1v4 left for Rat Kid with only a ghost. A lot of work to be done.
It's as you said, able to make some.
Oh,
some
with a
happen
Vandal
here.
now.
4 bullets. Oh, they're gonna hear that reload. And is gonna get blinded. Twice.
Oh my goodness. Util.
Rat Kid kinda
Util
just.
dominoes. Oh, and they're about to, yep, yeah. Wow. We just saw a 4-chow from Ace there. I feel so bad for Rat Kid there.
Rat Kid really being like Twitch right there, you know, sneaky, you know, that was funny, right? That was funny. Little bit of a League of Legends reference there. Twitch was Rat, you know. That was funny.
Great
That
bounce
was
back
funny.
round there from Ace to
This
bring us
guy
to a
just ignored me.
10v5. Like I said, that was such a huge round for Ace now that they had the guns and Checkmate did not, that they really needed to win that round, and quite convincingly, and that's what they did. So this is now the round that I am interested to see. I mean, this is not for the game, but could very well be for the game.
Yeah, and you see Ace playing it a little bit slower again, like they did a couple rounds ago when they were able to get that bomb down. So far, none of them have been seen by Checkmate. They're all just going really slowly. But it's almost like Checkmate's reading it here a little bit, because they got 3 on A already, and Funniest is coming around on this flank.
Oh, definitely
Sees
saw
germs,
germs.
too.
Does he?
Yeah, he saw germs, yeah.
Off your feet!
The breach ult comes out.
Oh, not able to get germs yet.
Funniest!
Spike down A.
Still
One
here on
enemy
flank.
remaining.
Left on 1
All the-
HP on the flank.
All the shots coming out from Ace here, though.
Wow.
Ace getting some nice, clean shots.
I was too focused on funniest and Germs' duel.
I was too focused on
long.
being. I was too focused on being the funniest with that joke last round, and you just kind of ignored me. So.
Alright, man. I'll give you that one. That one was good. That was good. We're learning. We're learning. That's what we do here at Oath. We improve together.
We improve.
1-1-1, baby.
Hey, you know how long I was waiting for a Taken King reference last round with Taken on the other team? I was so ready to call him Viego. No,
I'm sure that's a
opportunity
great reference. I understood, but
This guy doesn't play League. Any League of Legends gamers in chat? Like, come on.
we're about to get some brawls here in garage. I already got 3 of Ace in garage.
Oh, funniest piece of a Reshiram looking.
Not able to get away with
Reshiram get the spray though on the funniest.
Oh, and TTC,
Yep,
yep, gonna get
back
spotted
off.
by the Silver Dart.
Oh, the blind too, coming out from Typicality. Typicality with a great prediction here, taking
Another
2.
Spike planted.
Zodicus, the only one remaining. This could be match point here. For Ace. They're gonna get
Little guy.
Oh,
Little guy
God.
might help him 1v5.
Oh, but the
They
blind
know.
went out.
They
in
know.
the,
They know.
They
yeah.
all were there. And a flawless.
Unfortunate. I mean, Ace has
Match
started to
point.
apply
Oh,
some of the
flawless.
things. Oh, I like that. See, that was good. That was good.
Let's
Much
go.
better. Much better. We're learning. But I think that Ace is starting to apply some of their, where they find success on defense onto these offensive rounds. They're playing much better together. Like the earlier post-plant situations we saw, they were set up, but they weren't playing together. Now we're seeing them play together, and they're getting early picks. And now, I mean, that's got us to match point here. Interested to see if Ace just continue to play patient, and then about 1 minute 5, get aggressive, get on side, and get the spike down, or
That's
what
we've
we'll
seen
see from them.
so far. And hey, maybe we'll see some more defensive round wins come out from Checkmate.
Not looking likely, but it's possible.
They're all kind of stacked over there on A from
They
Checkmate.
are. But that could give them an opportunity for a great retake.
Revealing area.
Look at that.
Silver Dart.
They get the spike down between 1 minute and 1 minute 5. I mean,
Spike
they
planted.
found the strategy that works for them here on offense.
Yeah, and they're being able to play around it so well.
Bart on the flank.
Going behind him though.
Is he gonna get germs?
Funniest taking
It's
out
a
Typicality.
massive gunfight down
Funniest
mid.
taking out 2. This could be huge. Funniest taking out 3. Funniest is going
One
crazy.
enemy remaining.
4.
Oh!
My.
You know what that is, Jackson? You know what that is?
That is a defensive round win, baby!
You're
And
absolutely right.
Hey. You
Flawless.
just eat your words, buddy. Not
did.
looking likely. Not looking likely.
I also
are
said that
you?
they were in a good position to retake because they were so grouped together and could hit the attack.
admit it. Admit it. You didn't believe in him when I did.
You might
I
be
did.
right.
I believed
You
in
might
him.
be right. You might be right. You might be right. Man, this is great. I mean, we're seeing defensive round wins. I know we keep saying that, but I mean, that's what they are. But also, different offensive strategies might be. I mean, Ace might have to try something different in order to get, the final round that they need, because they tried the strategy that had been working for them last round. But Checkmate read it, They were able to retake and win the round, but
Ooh,
Typicality was one early.
Clean shot onto Funniest. Left at 11 HP though. Ace is going to get bombed down here. With Checkmate
Spike
on a
planted.
player. But Typicality is still 1 HP. So this could go either way.
Killjoy.
forcing
Couple gunfights
K1.
going down.
Mosaic taking Sith Bard out though, leaving Checkmate down a player still.
Cage triggered.
D-Corsi locking off some angles with that Cypher cage.
Cage triggered.
Gonna run out, make something happen. Knows
Got
Mosaic
able to
is
get
there.
Mosaic. 33.
Clean headshot.
Get the killjoy.
Oh, but the timer's ticking down.
One enemy
Jerk's gonna
remaining.
get one. There's no time left on the bomb.
Get out of my way.
That leaves Ace going 13-6.
Man,
Winning them that
Attackers
game.
win.
that was a completely different game than what we saw
Yeah,
the
for
first
sure.
one earlier. Like, great. I mean, Ace was able to win a lot of rounds on defense, but Checkmate was playing very similar to how we saw Space Mode earlier. You know, they were playing aggressive, getting spiked down early, but Ace just their retakes were great. But then
Yeah.
when Ace got onto offense, they did stumble a little bit at first and let Checkmate get a few defensive round wins as well. I'm gonna try to fit it in as many times as I can.
He loves the phrase defensive round wins.
But just that was a great adjustment there at the end for Ace because they had their plan that was working, but then Checkmate read it. They knew that you know they were starting to pick up on it, and you've said it before, and I know you mention it a lot. Is the adaptability of Valorant? Adaptability, I think, is the second most important after momentum, and Ace was able to adapt enough and quick enough to not lose their momentum, and were able to carry it out and close out the game. 13.
Just keep the games going, keep the nice round wins going, being able to adapt to what Checkmate's doing, being able to play around it, being able to give those picks, and just be able to do a really good job of winning them that game, going 13-6. So that was a great game from them. But with that, that is the end of our stream tonight. Great games we've seen. Space Mode 13-1 in the first game and 13-6 in the second for Ace. Hope to see you guys tomorrow for the re-oath, and we will see you guys later.